No, I want an officer right under carbon knife to 200 jet range battle rifle.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, mic check, 1, 2.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling, they trying to kiss me. Rum and nerdy, kiss me 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 rum and nerdy.
You're taking the hobbits to Isengard. You're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Whenever I'm about to do something, I think, would an idiot do that? And if they would, I do not do that thing.
You want to play? I'll play.
They hoping that they gon' kiss me rum and nerdy, 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 kiss me rum and nerdy.
This is the way.
Ready program. Let's go.
Hey everybody, welcome to Rum and Nerdy. I'm Greg.
And I'm Garrick.
And this is episode 2.33, the second annual Christmas special.
Yay, a Christmas special.
I don't know what's going to make it special other than the fact that we're going to get lit like the fucking tree.
Well, and we're recording this like right before Christmas. This is a weird Christmas. It's a weird Christmas because Christmas lands on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So you get the Monday off as the holiday. So the entire week leading up to it, you don't have like a partial week. It's a full regular week. That's just an awkward week.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Sandy got Friday off. I mean the day of the airing. I think she got that off.
Yeah, no,
because they're observing Christmas Eve.
Oh, see, we're observing Christmas Day on Monday.
Well, they got both.
Oh, they got.
So she gets a 4-day weekend.
Well,
I get like an 11-day weekend.
Well, isn't she fancy?
Yeah. Well, I'm taking next week off, so I'm getting like an 11-day weekend. I'm going to start on the Ford.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going to start cleaning it up.
Nice. Well, Christmas stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Christmas stuff. Oh, by the way, nailed the graphic. That is my favorite graphic I think that you've done. It's so fun.
Well, thank you. I put a lot of effort into that. We can't change the name of the show now. It's done.
Yeah. It's the official. We'll do it every year. Hey, speaking of Christmas, and we did like do a whole YouTube video on a recipe. Yeah. Oh, what just happened?
I just totally sprayed myself in the face with this eggnog.
Yeah. Did you shake it up first?
I did.
Awesome. Well, maybe that's why you get sprayed in the face with that creamy.
There's no way to make that sound.
Oh yes, and you're pouring it into the Kansas City glass, as one should do.
So
I feel like we should have one Green Bay glass here too.
I feel like I should bring some over for you.
Well, just one, just so
I can drink out of it when I come over here.
Yeah, it's like Kansas City's your backup team. Kansas City's your AFC team, right?
Yeah, they're my AFC team. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it feels like you should have that to drink when I drink out of the KC glass. Noise.
Yeah. So if you haven't, if you haven't seen the YouTube video, there's a full instructional YouTube video. I think we may have mentioned it last time where we frantically made the eggnog for the Ho Ho Home Bar tour.
Which, by the way, and what happened today? Jose reached out. He goes, "Hey, I need that recipe.
I need the recipe for the eggnog." And we're like, "Funny you should ask. We have an instructional video."
Yeah.
And which we watched while we made it because we're like, "Oh shit, what do we do in this step? Don't we need a thing?
We didn't
how
keep
is this supposed to go?" Yeah. And like an idiot came over. I'm like, "Hey, Greg, you got the recipe pulled up?" No, it's on YouTube.
Well, and here's the thing. It's kind of like riding a bike. It's the third year that we've made this, and I'm sipping on it right now. It's like we've nailed it. This is fantastic. I love this. Is the right age. Like it's sat there for like 2.5, 3 weeks now. Yeah. Oh, it's perfect. It's ready to drink. But I think once we kind of like got into it, we're like, bam, right on it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. We can crank out a batch of this stuff in no time. So we're going to start dyeing it colors to celebrate other holidays.
Yeah, Freedom Nog.
Eggnog or Irish Nog.
Irish Nog.
Yeah, for St. Patty's Day, we're going to dye it green. And the 4th of July with the Freedom Nog. That's a good one. We'll do red, white, and blue little eggnog shots. And I think on a hot
Easter
on a hot summer day with ketchup and mustard on a hot dog. This milk-based cocktail is going to be amazing.
I think it makes sense with Easter because Easter and the whole hard-boiled colored eggs and things like that. I think
we could stripe it, maybe tint it like a light blue color, and then
Yeah.
put some sprinkles on top of it, decorate it up like an egg.
either that or we can do several different colors and tint them in pastel colors and then try and slow pour and layer the drink.
If we could layer colored eggnog into an Easter egg glass, ooh,
That would be fun. Oh, the things we can do.
Thanks, Lipitor.
I see what you did there. So this is this would be the second to last episode of season 2.
Yeah, second to last
Yeah,
episode.
because we'll do a New Year's one. I've got some ideas on what I want to do, and I don't want to spoil them though. So we'll bring them up off air. But I think we're gonna have fun with it. But this one, it's like there's so many different Christmas things. I'll bring this up because obviously you know this. For the listener, we've intentionally kind of put this off until Thursday night.
I love how you said the listener singular.
No, unit for the listener.
This is for you, Mark.
Sean and his daughter, the listeners. So we're recording on Thursday night, but we kind of made a guys' night. Sandy's off with hanging out with her mom and everything, and we got that stuffed baked potato, which so good, and some chicken and some stuff.
You find these hole in the wall like soul food places, and they're just incredible.
So
the
good.
pulled pork baked potato was better than I was expecting.
Yeah, and the thing is as big as your head.
Oh.
So splitting it was still.
We walked into the place and Greg ordered a potato and she's like, oh yeah, and what do you want? And Greg's like, no, we're cutting that in half. I can't eat a whole potato. Are you kidding me?
No, this thing's huge. Throw them out. Throw a shout out to this Grill Master in a Coe, off of Weston. I think it's a Coe something road.
No,
right at 429. It's in a Grill Master.
It's easy to get to. Grill Master. Oh my god, food is incredible.
Yeah, so good. But we and then what did we do? We watched
A Christmas Story. Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that right.
Yeah. So so it's kind of later, but we had kind of the bro Christmas hang, as one does, I guess.
It was fun.
Yeah. But a good time. It was like I had a good evening just hanging out and relaxing, and everything's been so stressful the last few months. Tonight was needed, so that's fun. Now we're gonna drink, we're gonna record, and we're gonna talk about our favorite Christmas things and what makes us happy at Christmas.
Well, let's kick it off. You had a great one. What was the favorite gift you've ever given, and the favorite gift you've ever received? Christmas gift, that is.
Yeah.
So what are yours? It sounded like you had one. It sounded like you.
I didn't. I mean, there's nothing that like really, really jumps out to me, other than. So it's kind of funny because as we record this, it is the 22nd of December.
Yeah.
2 days ago, December 20th, signifies the 31st anniversary of Sandy's and my first kiss.
What's really funny is that in preparation for this episode, because I wanted to make sure we didn't double dip on anything, we had this conversation last year on the Christmas episode, and I believe I made fun of you for it.
Yeah.
A lot.
So the reason I bring that up is one of the favorite things that I ever did is a few years ago, we went back to Kansas City to visit our mom for Christmas. Mm-hmm. And when we got there,
is this where you got that Cozumel Rum Company rum?
Her mom saw that I got it and bought it for me and and brought it back down. Yeah,
but it was that trip.
No.
Okay.
No. That was not at Christmas time. That was in October because that's when you and I were going to go up see the Kansas City Green Bay game, and then you couldn't go.
Okay. Well, forgive me. I'm stupid.
No, that's fine. The point of the story is we get picked up from the airport from her mom. We go back to her mom's house, which is the same house she lived in when we were in high school. And I get out of the car and I say, hey, before we walk in, she had forgotten that we got there on December 20th, and I handed her a bracelet that had engraved in it the longitude and latitude of exactly her mom's driveway, which is where we had our first kiss on the 30th anniversary. Or, well, I guess it wasn't that because last year. So it would have been like 3 or 4 years ago. You look confused.
I'm just trying to figure out if that's romantic or creepy. Let me stew on that for a little bit. Keep going.
I think it's romantic.
I think it's creepy. Way to suck all the spontaneity out of it.
What do you mean, spontaneity?
I mark the geographic location, longitude and latitude. Here's it's on a bracelet. Wear it forever.
That's like a thing that people buy, like, you know, where the longitude and latitude where they got married or their first date or things like that.
Which is also weird.
You know what? Let's hear from, you know, the female romantic, sensitive women or sensitive men that listen. Like, let us know. Am I creepy or was that like a romantic thing?
Next time you stare at this piece of jewelry, just bust out your sextant and a watch and map it by the stars like you're transversing the continent. It's weird.
Yeah, you're making it weird.
I know it's weird.
And as offended as I am, the other favorite thing that I've ever given was to you.
The Eagle 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Or
solid
5. I think it's Eagle 5.
Eagle 5, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, the Lego Eagle 5 that I bought all the parts and actually reverse built it so I could bag it just like, you know, when you build the sets, there was a 5-bag set. That was one of my favorites. Or was it last year that I got you that art?
That's another solid gift, yeah.
Yeah, that was I find pretty decent shit for you.
You really nail it.
Yeah, that's the art that is a dog and a cat having breakfast together, and outside the window are the Ghostbusters, and then the dead coming back and fire and brimstone, and
it's the Ghostbusters depiction of the end of days from the movie Ghostbusters, but it's animated and it's great.
Yeah, it's solid fun. Anyway, so
of all the art, your art is the best art.
Yeah, I have some fun stuff. Anyway, so I think those are my favorite things that I have gifted to people.
Very nice. And received?
The most useful thing, and I say that, but I absolutely love it, is my Blackstone griddle. Getting that, I was excited, but I had never even remotely anticipated.
Was that a Christmas gift?
Yeah.
Really?
It was like 3 years ago. And I never imagined that getting a gas griddle, would be so impactful to my cooking. But it is amazing. It is an amazing thing to cook on. The smash burgers, the Philly cheesesteaks, the stir fry, just all kinds of stuff. You know, when the kids have friends over and we're going to make pancake breakfast for 100 people, being able to make pancakes at that volume, it's just indescribable.
Nice. Very nice.
But one of my other favorites that Sandy had gotten me was my acoustic guitar.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
That was a really
Is
really
that
good
the black one?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good year. So what about you? What are your answers?
Okay, so the best Christmas present I have ever given was a statue snowman that I made out of Sculpey. You ever see the movie The Snowman? The 1982 animated snowman movie.
Not ringing a bell.
It was adapted from a book. Like Sting did the intro to it.
Not ringing a bell.
It's a thing. Anyway, so it's probably my mom's favorite Christmas movie, and
that's a good topic too.
Yeah, so it's probably her favorite Christmas movie, and I made a little statue of the snowman from The Snowman, and I gave it to her, and it came out really well, if I do say so myself. Like it looks really good, and every year, and like to this day, like you go over to my parents' house right now, she still has it up on their little desk, and you know, they bring it out every year. So
that's awesome.
That's probably the best Christmas gift I ever gave. Received, I'm going to go with, and this is going to sound really hokey when I say it.
I agree.
But the greater impact to my life makes it is really where the impact of the gift comes in. It was a stereo. I got a 5-disc CD changer, dual tape deck, AM/FM radio, little Sony stereo thing when I was in middle school. And I think that's probably the greatest gift I ever received for Christmas, because it opened me up to the world of music. Because you know me, I am a music junkie.
You are.
And that's kind of where the collection, the appreciation, all of that. I think that's really where that started.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. You're making a snowman out of sculpting reminds me. Another really great thing that we did. We did an ugly ornament exchange. Have you ever done those?
I've done many ugly exchanges, never with ornaments.
Yeah, ugly ornament exchange, and so I had taken a piece of 1/4-inch all thread, about 6 inches long, and put an eye bolt on top.
Yeah,
eye nut on top, and used some epoxy sculpt, and made a poop, and actually like sculpted in little pieces of corn, and took real peanuts and embedded it. Real peanuts, painted it all up. The great thing is one end of it was actually tapered with some hairs sticking out of it.
Oh my god!
It was very realistic. And when I wrapped it in toilet paper and put it inside of a toilet paper tube, and then wrapped that.
Yeah.
And the thing weighed like 6 pounds. It weighed a ton.
Nothing a tree is ever gonna.
No. So the branch, whatever you hung it on, like drooped really bad. But it was so popular, everybody kind of fought over, like, no, this is the one I want, because it was hilariously accurate.
That's awesome.
And so it was just like, it was disgusting, but our fucked up, messed up group of friends was like, yeah, I kind of want that. I kind of want the turd.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened to it now.
Yeah, that Kelly and I have a thing where every year we make each other gifts. I got a great.
Yeah, that's a great thing.
I got a great one this year. A couple of years ago, I gave her. You ever watch Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Remember the episode where Kramer was making macaroni art? Or he was like making statues out of macaroni and giving them to people.
Yeah.
And there's Fusilli Jerry, and he made a bunch of them, and they had other callbacks, some random episodes in the background, but. The one I think one of the big ones that he gave Jerry was Macaroni Midler, and it was a little statue of Bette Midler singing with the thing on a plate. Anyway, I reproduced it like a screen accurate Macaroni Midler.
Really?
Little statue thing, and
that's for this year?
No. That was a couple of years ago. I'm not going to say this year's because I don't want it to get out, but this year's is outstanding.
Well, you've got like 48 hours to keep it a secret.
I do, and I'm going to continue to keep it a secret.
Okay.
I want people to keep bugging me later to figure out what it is, but this year's is pretty good. But Macaroni Midler, it's another one of those things where to this day, go to my wife's office, it's up on the shelf.
Nice.
Fucking Macaroni Midler.
Nice.
Nailed it.
You're so crafty. I mean, it's no poop, but anyway.
Hey, do you have any idea how hard it is to sculpt fucking macaroni?
I'd imagine that's kind of
nothing but hot glue and patience.
Well, congratulations. I want to see that. You have to text me a picture of that later.
Yeah, when I get home, I'll shoot it over to you.
Fantastic. So, as I mentioned, and God, man, we were already almost 19 minutes into this episode. Holy crap.
Well, let's kill the nog. Because we have a new rum. That's like the second week in a row. We have a new rum.
We're back to trying new rums. And the floor rum has dwindled quite a bit.
Yeah, there's not a lot of floor rum left. So,
so this is going to be Barnacles 12-year. Looks really good.
Way to keep it a surprise.
Well, they're going to read it on the description for the episode.
Oh yeah, I guess that's a good point.
So it's not like supplies.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. But I think we. We brought up what's our favorite Christmas movie too.
Oh yeah.
So let's take a quick break and we'll come back and we'll talk about movies in this run.
Dear Santa, I can't believe the year is almost over. It's getting colder, I'm a year older, but I'm still your soldier. You're my hero, cause you always bring me the assist. So once again, we're back to zero. Here we go, my Christmas list. I won't be greedy or needy or ask you for too much. Just want one thing, and hope you still got that magic touch. Cause getting this present is the only thing keeping me alive. Dear Santa Claus, please bring me a PS5. I tried to buy one at Walmart, ran around the shop mall like Paul Blart, tried to find one for sale, but the thing is that they're all out. Yo, I even went to a GameStop, and then I was like, oh wait, stop, Santa Claus can make one. The man got his own workshop. I know you probably hear this every day, but you got a cool hat. I love that movie you did with Will Ferrell, man. Elf was fat. Anyways, I love the things you do. Don't forget, bring my gift. Truly yours, I believe in you. This is Stu. Dear Santa, I noticed you never wrote me a letter back. That's fine, dog, except not really. I think that's kind of whack. If you can't help your biggest fan, then you should just retire. Or next time you slide down my chimney, I'll set your ass on fire. Just playing, I still love you. My girl thinks that I'm obsessed. I even got a tattoo of your name across my chest. Just bring that PS5, bro, if it's the only thing you do. Sincerely yours, Stu. P.S. We should live together, too. Title.
Stu is waiting for his surprise to open up a PS5. He just really wants to play Assassin's Creed on Christmas Day, but he can't buy it himself because he lost his job because he was stealing from his boss. Might be worried, Stu's a scary guy, a scary guy.
Special delivery.
I really want the lyrics. I want to be able to sing along and karaoke the fuck out of that. Really like the hat. By the way, I liked you in that movie with Will Ferrell. That was fat. It's like, brilliant. Pete Davidson has done some really good fucking parody Eminem style songs on SNL.
Yeah, he really has.
Like he did the, what the heck's in NFT?
Oh yeah. Oh, dude. Actually, I need to get a copy of that.
The what's an NFT thing?
Oh, I forget how good that was.
Well, and it's accurate. It's
absolutely accurate.
It's accurate to what's going on there. But anyway, welcome back to the refill. This week, as we said before, we've got some Barnacle 12-year rum and
Barnacle.
It
just sounds piratey. Yeah, this is the 12-year.
This is the 12-year.
They had, I think, the other.
Hold on, I can't help myself. What's a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
You'd think so, but it's the C.
It's the C's they love. Come on, man. Don't deliver lazy punchline.
No, I said it the way I heard it.
Oh no, I always heard it. It's the C's they love. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay. Barnacles.
And yet you guessed it wrong. So Barnacles.
I set up the joke. I didn't want to just leave you hanging on the joke.
There you go. Thank you.
I could have been a jerk and just been like C's, and you would have been like.
I would have gone with the. You'd think that, but it's the R. I would have gone the other direction.
So you're saying I couldn't have won? It's like the Kobayashi Maru of jokes.
It's the Kobe. Yeah, it's completely reversible. So no matter what, you can just claim the other one. That's the way that works. How do you like me now? So what do we got over there? You gonna pop that cork?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that part of the show where I do something. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Yep. So here we go. Barnacle Grand Reserve, a 12-year age rum. Dark amber color, aromas and flavors, dark caramelized pecans, tobacco, and herbed brown butter with a silky, fruity medium to full body and a tingling, interesting medium long finish that shows overtones of roasted coconut, creme brulee, and dried tropical fruits. A very well-balanced aged rum
Can
sipper.
I just say that we've never had creme brulee in a freaking rum description
well,
ever?
it's about time. Well, we had, what was it? Beef grass or some shit? Anyway,
bison grass.
Bison grass. Rum sipper or enjoy in an elevated rum cocktail. So, bison grass. I forgot about that. Style, complex,
an elevated rum cocktail? What the fuck does that mean?
It means a Hemingway daiquiri.
Oh. Yeah,
it means not a pina colada. Aroma, we talked about that. Smoothness, tingling.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah.
Enjoy in cocktails. So this is kind of fun. And that's... Pardon me, I've got a little belch coming on. That's in tastings.com, according to rumrating.com. Only 6 rating. Ooh, that was a nice one.
That was a solid cork.
According to rumratings.com, we are at a 6.8. Only 6 ratings on rum ratings for this one, but 5 of the 6 of them are 7. So they're calling this a solid 7. Nice glug. Nice glug. So bottle shape is very kind of a classic bottle, look.
It's a bottle. If you went to a 5-year-old and you said, "Draw me a bottle of rum," this is the bottle shape that they would draw you.
Yep. Nice fun graphic on it, wrapped in a sticker. Getting ready. You are like nailing the Foley tonight.
Merry Christmas.
Man, that's fantastic. So here we go. Smelling.
And this is neat for everybody at home.
Okay. Yeah. I'm getting it. I definitely get that toasted pecan, or that caramelized pecan. I'm definitely getting that. Yeah. The brown butter.
I don't know if I would have gone to creme brulee, but
I haven't tasted yet, so
I haven't.
I'm still going with the nose there. Going for this sip.
Yeah, very, very, very caramelly.
Holy shit. Yeah, creme brulee. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Especially with that caramelized topping. Wow.
And you kind of get that zest almost like from a cinnamon bite. Like it's...
Yep. I don't really get the roasted coconut that they're talking about, but the creme brulee, I definitely get that. Yeah, this is a decent sipper the way it is. Neat. This is not terrible. I like it.
I like it as well. I'm going to throw a cube in it. Just because.
Okay.
Not much of a neat guy.
I like it to be just a little chilled.
Would you like a cube?
I'll do a couple.
Couple?
Yeah, especially because that was an itty bitty one. Oh, 3. Look at that.
You said a couple.
A couple is 2. Like my wife and I are a couple. This one time when I was in college, that was 3. Sorry, that was inappropriate. You're grinning at me like I don't understand. Oh, you're still trying to be the Foley artist with the ice.
That's not good.
It does. It sounds great. Microphone is on point tonight.
It's aimed at my face.
If I had $1. This is fantastic. I really like this. I don't think it needs anything.
No, I agree. I don't even know what I would mix. I mean, you could probably mix it with something.
Yeah.
I imagine it would mix well with something, but this is a surprising find.
Yeah.
I think this was $36.
So it's like equivalent to a bumbo.
Yeah, it's a little more. I think it's a little more than bumbo. I think bumbo is like 32, 34.
Oh, I thought 34, 35, I thought.
Oh, whatever. It's a mid-range $30. It's a sub $40 bottle of rum.
Okay.
And I picked this up at Publix Liquors. You know, we know that
Yeah.
they stock all of the hard to find rums.
Yeah, we need to go back up to 5-star.
Yeah,
We have not been up there in a long time.
God, yeah. Barnacle. Yeah, this is a surprising. This is a surprising find. There's a freaking cheetah on the bottle.
Of course there is.
And an armadillo.
Yes.
And a butterfly and a toucan. It's like a fucking zoo.
Well.
There's a rat. There's rats. There's rats on the bottle.
Okay, I'm out. You had me up until the rat.
Distilled from the finest. Estate-grown sugarcane.
That's fine.
Estate-grown sugarcane versus the sugarcane that you get at the side of the highway.
Yeah, or in the prison. Yeah.
Complex and sophisticated artisanal rum, aged in American and French oak barrels.
Well, that's selfish of them.
I don't know if I've ever had French oak barrel-aged anything.
Well, this is pretty on point. But I want to go back to the question.
Okay, what was your question?
Favorite Christmas movie?
Okay, favorite. So, One of the Christmas movies. There's a collection. I don't know if I have one that I could put a pin in and say this is my absolute favorite.
And I want to throw something out there too. So
Sure.
when we were driving to pick up the food earlier,
Yeah.
you had said when we were talking about this as a topic, you had said something that kind of stuck with me, and that is, what is the movie that you just can't go a season without watching?
Yeah.
So carry on.
You can't go a season with exactly. And that list there's really 3 movies on that list.
Yeah.
Like I got my general list, I have 5 that I'm going to name. But there are only 3 that are on the I can't go a season without watching. So the ones I can't go without watching, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
That one is just freaking brilliant.
Agreed.
On so many levels. It is brilliant. A Christmas Story, the 1983 Ralphie, Red Ryder, BB Gun, blah, blah,
Yep.
blah. Again, absolute classic. And then the last one, I know is controversial, but Die Hard.
I don't know why it's controversial anymore.
There's a lot of people that are like, it's not a Christmas movie.
The producers of the movie have come out and said it's a Christmas movie. It's done. The argument's done. They made the movie. They had an intention. It's done. Argument's over.
Really? Yeah, well, there you go. Anyway, moral of the story is Die Hard. And Die Hard for us is usually the post-Christmas Day gift opening extravaganza, whatever, pre-Christmas dinner. There's sort of that mid-span snacking thing,
Yeah.
that range. That's where we watch Die Hard, and it's kind of like putting a cap on the Christmas season. You're like, we're going to watch Die Hard, eat some turkey, and then it's over. Back to the salt mines tomorrow. You know, it's that level of
Christmas isn't over until Hans Gruber falls off of Nakatomi Plaza.
until I see Alan Rickman falling out of an office tower. This season is not over. Yeah, that's right. And then the other ones I'm going to throw on there that they're kind of my all-time favorites. A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Okay.
Another Dynamite soundtrack. Many a Charlie Brown Christmas. What was the guy's name? Giraldi? The guy, the piano player that did the soundtrack to it. Anyway, his several of his tunes appear on our Rum and Nerdy Christmas playlist. And then the other one is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the 1964...
The original.
The original 1964 Rankin and Bass animated one.
Actually, I have a Rankin and Bass vinyl record.
Really?
But not for Christmas stuff, but it was for the Rankin and Bass Hobbit.
What?
Yeah, Kim Gremmel bought that for me.
Rankin and Bass did a Hobbit?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was
shit.
a Hobbit. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic.
Vince Guaraldi?
That sounds right, but
Yeah, Vince Guaraldi. The Vince Guaraldi trio. Charlie Brown Christmas. Boom.
Yep,
Nailed
right
it.
here. Looking at it right there, yeah.
Yeah.
I was low-key in the background looking up on IMDb. IMD.
I just pounded it into Google.
Yeah. If only there was a device that we could hold in our hand that would give us all the information.
So how about you?
It's funny. I would say Die Hard's one of my favorites, but honestly speaking, I don't watch it every year. It's more one of those if there's time, because I'm not surrounded by people who subscribe to that that same thought. So Sandy's big, like she loves Elf, and I could take it or leave it. It's
Elf,
it's fine.
Yeah, Elf is not bad. It's grown on me. I remember when it first came out, I was just like,
So like an SNL skit or an episode, it's like there are bits in the movie that are just funny as hell, and then all of the interstitial stuff's like, okay, I get it.
There was did you watch the? God, was it the movies that made us?
Yes.
Special. Do you see the one where they did Elf?
No.
Yeah, they did. I think it was that series, and they did Elf, and it was all about director?
Ron Howard.
Oh, God. Iron Man. He launched the
Oh,
MCU.
Favreau.
Yeah, Jon Favreau. Yeah. It was all about it. It dealt a lot with him getting that movie made, and that he set out to make it a holiday classic. That was like one of his bullet point items that they had to do when they made the movie.
So it's funny because oh God, what was I gonna say? Man, all this drinking night's going to my head. I was going to say something about Die Hard.
It's been a long week.
Yeah, it's been a long year. Holy crap. Anyway, we're talking about Jon Favreau, and then what you set out to. I don't know. I'm just going to say I'm going to move on from here. We're at now.
Wow. You just gave up.
I did.
That train of thought, it didn't derail. It just exited at the wrong junction.
As we get closer to the end of the year, I just run out of fucks.
Oh, my God. That
just
train
like,
ended up in Bartertown. We're never seeing it again.
Well, I could honestly. We have the
leaves.
technology. I could have paused and thought about it,
could've,
formed
but
the thought
That's
back.
not the level of effort we put into this show.
And my fucks just left the station. So anyway, back to the moral of the story. As you were saying,
Shit, Jon Favreau, we forgive you.
Yeah, it really didn't have anything to do with Favreau. But the Die Hard, it's on my list as one of my favorites. But one of the ones that typically I end up watching every year is Christmas Story. And I typically will have that on whenever I'm doing the last minute Christmas wrapping. That's when, when I'm doing last minute Christmas wrapping, those last final gifts.
See, you don't strike me as the kind of person that ever last minutes anything in regards to Christmas.
Oh, that's not true.
Really?
The last couple of years, I've been better about it because Sandy's amazing when it comes to Christmas. She gets so excited. It's like Thanksgiving, cool. Friday afternoon, she's done. And or because she'll start shopping like November 1st.
Oh wow!
So I've gotten better, but I don't always wrap until the last minute because it just feels like wrapping was kind of a thing that was part of celebrating Christmas. So doing it a little closer that's just a thing. I just remember when the kids were young, on Christmas Eve, honestly, like sitting on the floor of the bedroom, watching A Christmas Story and wrapping presents was just something that I would do.
Okay.
Not so much the way I've been doing it the last couple of years, but that.
Well,
so that's something that to me is like annually. It's like I got to do. But having watched the sequel tonight, that's going to be on the list.
It's really good. And for those of you that haven't seen A Christmas Story Christmas, it's the sequel to because A Christmas Story takes place in 1949, 47.
Like that.
It takes place back in the day, and the sequel takes place in 1973, and it's about Ralph when he grows up and he's spending Christmas with his family, and it's fucking brilliant.
So, having been a child when the first movie came out, that movie touched me because it's like it always reminds me of that innocence, and I want the Red Ryder BB gun. Not that that's what I wanted when I was a kid, but I wanted the
there's the
Millennium Falcon Kenner toy or whatever.
And last year we talked about 8-Bit Christmas, is that it was
which is also on my list.
It was that level of story for our generation.
Exactly.
In the thing, but yeah.
So this movie was all of that heart, but about being a dad now.
Yes. And that is something. So when my parents watched it, they were like, it was a little hacky. They there was a lot of like callbacks to jokes and things, and it just felt like they were leaning on the original. And I don't know. What did you think?
They leaned into the original.
Yeah, and I'm not saying my parents missed it, but I'm saying my parents didn't get to grow with that franchise the way I was able to grow with the franchise, because watching the first one...
Not that it was a franchise until like 2 weeks ago, but whatever.
Yeah. But grow with that story, because when we first watched it, my parents were the parents. I was Ralph. That was me. Randy was my little sister. That was us. So that I identified... with the main character telling the story. And now with the new version, with the sequel, it's Ralph telling the story as a parent. That's where I'm at. So it's not that they missed it. It's just that it wasn't aimed directly at them and hitting them upside the head like a trout.
Well, let me ask you this, because let's take a quick break, because I want to talk about this more, but we're already at like 40 minutes in. So let's play another one of our favorite Christmas songs, and come back and dive a little deep. Get a little spoiler.
Okay.
But because I want to talk a little bit more detail, right? We're talking real high level right now.
Wow, we haven't spoilered alert in a while.
Yeah.
Spoiler alerted.
Should I ready the clip, or we just go for it?
Ready the clip.
Okay, we'll be right back.
I am Santa Claus. Ho, 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 ho. Flying through the snow, can you hear him? Ho, ho, ho. He's so full of cheer, only has to work one day a year. Children in the beds, visions of sugar bombs fill their heads. So many kids out there, Santa must be a billionaire. Red suit, boots are black, big sack of toys hanging off his back. How much does he weigh? How do the reindeer pull his sleigh? Nobody sees him as he travels the world. Leaving his presents for the good boys and girls.
Hey, welcome back to. Are we doing a refill, or we just gonna head into this?
I want a refill.
Yeah,
We got like a whole bottle of this rum.
Moy.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's my glass. Oh golly,
Did you chew on your ice?
you're not the only one that can Foley, motherfucker. Whew. You throwing some cube me up there, buddy. So, yeah,
There you go.
I guess before we get into it again, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
2 years in, and I still can't not dance when I fucking play that.
I love that song. I love it.
Holy shit. It's so amazing. Anyway, so spoiler alert. We're like, you've been warned. A Christmas Story. I'll say there was a lot to it that was predictable.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it because part of it was like, say it.
Say it. Do the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And there was a couple of setups they did where they knew that you thought they were going to go right, and then they went left, but you kind of knew they were going to go left because they were setting you up to go right. Like there was a handful of things where,
yeah, but this one all heart,
and it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, no, it is the hyperbole of what it's like to be a father with young kids at the holidays, and just feeling, especially when the kids are really young, and you're just like, man, am I helping create these right memories? And I have to say, and we didn't discuss it while we were watching it, but it was something that I was completely aware of the second it happened. the snowball to the daughter's face.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the first thing I thought is?
Huh.
You're going to shoot your eye out. It's like instantly I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, he shot her eye out. She
Yeah.
comes out wearing the eye patch.
Yeah.
But there was some really, really cool things. The general premise, they go, his father, the grandfather has died. They go back to Indiana. Mom's there. They comfort her, and it's now his responsibility to take over Christmas.
Yeah, so it's like one part Christmas Story, one part National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah. So
because he has to deliver the perfect Christmas.
Yeah, and totally identify with that. It's kind of funny, the Christmas shopping and getting all that done and getting in. When they were having the snowball fight and the trunk was open, I'm like, yeah, they're going to steal the presents.
Yeah.
And that didn't. And then they went to the hospital and the trunk came back open. I was like, yeah, they're going to steal the presents. There was part of me later on, after he went and stole the star for the Christmas tree,
mm-hmm.
there's part of me, he's riding in the back of the car. I thought he was going to go, this, I've just screwed, like he was going to open himself up and just like, I've screwed it all up. I've got to get this star because my daughter thinks that if the star isn't there, that Santa's not coming. Somebody stole all our gifts and blah, blah, blah. And then he was going to mention that. And then the officer, which of course was Scott Fargus, was going to go, wait a minute, we caught some guy stealing a bunch. Like we have some presents that.
That's the logical you wanting to connect it.
Yeah. And then it didn't happen.
But no, but that was actually the big surprise reveal. Spoiler alert. Like the big thing is the old man, Ralph's dad.
Yeah.
Saved Christmas.
And I like that it happened.
Yeah.
I think it was just as predictable as some of these things were. I was surprised that that's not in that list of predictable things. But I'm not complaining.
No, not at all. It was hacky where it needed to be. It was funny where it needed to be. It was predictable where it needed to be. And let's be honest, the original movie, that's not a fucking Emmy award winning, anything. I mean,
no.
It's hacky and corny and just all of the complaints people have about the new one. That's what the old one is. The new one just doesn't have the nostalgia everyone has for it.
Right?
So I absolutely love it. I think it was the perfect sequel to make to a movie 40 years later.
Agreed.
And I wouldn't have done anything differently. And I'm pretty sure it's added into my holiday rotation.
Absolutely is. In fact, I'm looking forward to watching both of them together with my family this holiday. Specifically the kids.
Oh, by the way, Greg wasn't supposed to watch it without Sandy, so
shut up.
Just saying, you're in trouble.
Yeah, well, she doesn't listen to the podcast anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she still listens to Hamilton every day back and forth to work. She listens to Hamilton.
And not us? Oh.
Actually, I take it back. Lately, because she got free tickets to go to Hadestown. And
I don't know what that is.
It's a musical that is basically around the story of Persephone, who was the daughter of Gaia or whoever the fuck that was. That she's the Mother Earth kind of Mother Nature thing. It goes back into like Greek mythology.
Okay.
And the idea that winter happens because Persephone, the daughter of the goddess of Mother Nature,
goes on vacation and
no, she marries Hades and she has to spend half of her year in hell with Hades.
Oh.
And that's why in ancient times they thought, well, it's winter because mom's sobbing because her daughter's gone. But when she comes back in the spring, everything will pop back up. Because
makes sense.
They're like, I can't explain it with science because science hasn't been invented yet, so I'm going to tell this story.
Okay.
How that works. Anyway, non sequitur. She's been listening to that. But yeah, I was supposed to wait. But I'm going to watch again. And probably get in trouble. But anyway, thanks. Jerkface.
Hey, I'm just saying, we had lined this up a while ago.
Yeah, I know. So we watched it. One of the things that I thought they did really well that was interesting is they actually brought all of the same actors back to play their adult selves, with the exception of the mom, the grandmother.
Man, why did they replace her?
I don't know. It is kind of interesting.
I feel like that's something we probably should have looked up prior to this.
Well, it's that actress. I don't know. She might. I mean, it was she might be. Dare I say gone? But they replaced her with Julie Haggerty, who was from Airplane, the movie Airplane. She was the love interest,
and she did a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. And she was funny. But honestly, it's one of those things where, watching her, it was one of those. All I see is Airplane now.
It really does.
Yeah. So just looking up, the mom was originally played by Melinda Dillon, Mother Parker, and let's see here.
I think she just stepped down from acting.
Well, maybe she was born in 1939, so she would be. Oh God, what is that? 83 years old. She might have been aged out a little bit from the character.
Yeah, I think looking at interviews with her, I think it was just she had stepped away from acting and health issues, blah blah blah. But
but some of those child actors, they're not actors anymore. Some of them, I'm guessing. I don't know. Anyway, so it was that was the only thing that was recast, and they did a great job.
Mm-hmm. No, I think they absolutely did.
They did the whole triple dog dare. They did,
all the callbacks you wanted to see.
Yeah.
Much like Ghostbusters Afterlife and Top Gun Maverick, this was the perfect tribute sequel. It's exactly what you wanted to see.
Yeah, they didn't try and reinvent it. They just told that story.
And it was like we mentioned earlier, it was updated for the generation. Like, those characters have grown. One of the things I really enjoyed about it is, the last time we saw them, they were in grade school. So we missed middle school, we missed high school, we missed college, like we missed a major chunk of their life. And the way this is written, it's written as though those pieces of their life happened. We weren't there to see it. The way they interacted with other people in the town, the way everyone came together and fit. It really it felt more organic than I was expecting.
Yeah, no, it did really, really good. One thing that's kind of interesting, you brought up, and it's like we watched the credits and we're like, yeah, that makes sense. 90% of the people in the credits have a V in their last name. It was filmed partially in Sofia, Bulgaria.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's a winter thing, or their architecture still looks like 70s Indiana. I don't.
Or production cost.
Yeah, I mean, because literally half of the half of the crew, last name ends in a V.
Yeah, they filmed in Cleveland, Ohio, and Toronto, and I know Toronto is
a lot of Ivans in Toronto.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Toronto was the residence interiors, because that was all soundstage stuff. You could tell they recreated the inside of this house. It was.
Well, I think in the original movie it was all soundstage interiors.
Oh, it's very likely. But right now, production in Toronto's firing on all cylinders. So you see anything filmed in Atlanta or Toronto right now, you're like, yeah, well, that makes sense. Sure.
Yeah, and I think the house exterior, that's in Cleveland. Is it in Cleveland?
I wouldn't be surprised if the house or the neighborhood was what was done in Bulgaria.
No. The house it's a real house. Like, the exterior, it's a real house. It's a real street.
Yeah.
Yeah. People go visit it every year. Like, it's you can go there. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, they do a nice setup with the leg lamp in the window and everything.
Really?
Yeah. It's a. Yeah. It's just a real house in a real neighborhood. They know what they have, and they decorate it for the season.
How fun. And this just reinvigorates that as a tourist thing, so that's fun.
Which may be why I keep thinking it's it's set in Cleveland, but it's not. It's Indiana.
Yeah, they clarified that in the movie because we'd thought it was in like Cleveland, Cincinnati, or something like that, the Ohio area. Because in the start of the movie, he's in Chicago.
Yeah, he's in Chicago. The other thing is that they live on Cleveland Street just to screw you up.
That's true. That's true. Follows the now adult Ralphie as he returns to his house on Cleveland Street to give his kids a magical Christmas like the one he had as a child, reconnecting with childhood friends and reconciling the past of his old man. The passing of his old man. Official tagline. Anyway, it was a great movie.
I thought it was dynamite. Absolutely dynamite.
So Christmas, what else is going on for Christmas? Are you doing all the cooking?
I'm doing some of the cooking.
Yeah.
I still, mom and mother-in-law each host a night. I'm going to be doing a sous vide for the roast.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sous vide the roast for Christmas Eve.
We have the 2 days of meals on the off. It's the off years when we don't have the kids on Christmas. We have second Christmas on the 26th. So Christmas, we are doing smoked pork loin.
Ooh.
Doing the same recipe I did for the IAPA kickoff. Going to do smoked pork loin and combining that with our favorite sides. And then on the second Christmas with the kids, we're doing honey baked ham company.
Nice.
With the various accoutrements. Sweet potato casserole and
we're doing
corn casserole, green bean casserole, all the casseroles. Which again was another thing in the movie was casseroles.
Oh God!
Oh, when she scraped the uneaten food back into the casserole dish and put it away, I was like dying.
There's a handful of really subtle things in that movie that are freaking hilarious.
Yes, that was one of them.
Oh my God! Did you just yawn?
Yeah, been yawning for a while. So another point is that this year you've been celebrating Christmas at your house as Hanukkah.
I have been celebrating Hanukkah.
Yeah. How's that going?
It's pretty good. It's on the, was it fourth day today? Fourth day? I think it's fourth day. When this airs will be fifth day, sixth, seventh day. Yeah. Yeah. So I have some new sister-in-laws coming into town, and she's Jewish. So we're doing a Hanukkah period. We're doing Hanukkah while she's here. And we had some other Jewish friends that moved into town recently. New in town with no family or friends. So
Your
we're like,
very
hey.
dear friend.
Yeah. So we're like, hey, come on over. We're going to, we have all the stuff.
Has he come by?
Let's do it. Oh, yeah. First night of Hanukkah, man.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
It was fun. He knows all the prayers, and we did all the things, and he kind of walked us through it. And
I wish I was there.
it was fun. Yeah. Well, you should come back. You could come over tomorrow. That's the good part about Hanukkah is that it's multiple nights. Oh, you missed one night? Come back for the others.
Yeah, but I'm gonna miss like the explanation and the prayers and all that stuff.
Yeah, Jason's cool. He'll do it all for you.
Well, at the other side of it is the mother-in-law will be here tomorrow, so I might have a hard time.
You
but
should
I'll try.
invite her to Hanukkah. She would love it.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Because
I was
Sandy and
joking
did get
because your
you and
mother-in-law
Kelly some stuff.
your mother-in-law is like Shiite Catholic.
Well, she's not Shiite Catholic. She's pretty cool about it. No, she's awesome. She prays for me and she wants all the good things for me and everything else, and
Invite her over for Hanukkah.
Might be
And
fun.
so we had for dessert we had chocolate babka, and we didn't eat all of the babka on the first night, so Kelly made French toast with it the next day.
Okay.
And
my mind's blowing.
French toast babka. Oh my God, is it insanely good? However good you're imagining it being, it's way better.
Jeebus.
I know. I'm gonna be lucky to make it through the holidays with both feet.
That's not right. That's not right.
No, but it's accurate.
Well, we got a couple pies, the pecan and a French chocolate silk pie, something, and then we're making a dump cake. Because dump cake's good.
Dump cake.
Oh, it's so good.
Anything you set on fire? We had my grandmother would make these like fruitcakes, and you'd douse them in rum and set them on fire,
You had me at rum.
and they'd be served on fire
Noise.
in fuego.
I almost had rum come out of my nose.
Are you okay?
I don't know why I just thought of that. It's like, so yesterday there was a tasting.
Oh yeah.
We did a tasting, gathering of friends in the industry, and we named a couple of the group. A few of them we couldn't quite come up with good names for.
Good rum names.
But
yeah.
we now have into the rum community Rum DMC.
Which is one of the best rum names
Yeah,
ever.
Rum DMC is good. And then for our gamer friend is Skyrim.
Skyrim. It's absolute quality.
Yeah. So
We should get it. We should get everybody like a little cup with their rum name written on it.
yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. Anyway, God, what else? I think that's about it. You know, excited for New Year's. Excited for taking some time off next week. Got those tickets to the Improv on Wednesday to see. I don't know who they were free.
Well, we should find out. It may be somebody good
Hopefully,
at the Orlando Improv, the Wednesday after Christmas.
I don't know. It might be somebody decent because you know they know that iDrives can be packed because of the holidays.
That'll be fun. We'll see.
Awesome sauce.
Awesome.
I don't know what else to talk about.
We can call it.
Yeah.
No reason to keep going. Don't force it.
Don't force it. We're at a little over an hour anyway. So we'll wrap up by saying may your Christmas be filled with all of the various traditions and pageantry that make sense for you. If you get a chance, check out over at our YouTube page. Thank you to Garrick for creating. I'll let you talk about this.
It's just a collection of Christmas music that I like to listen to. So
That's
it's
all you're gonna say to
it's
it?
the Rum and Nerdy present a non-denominational Christmas playlist for atheists.
There you go. And my favorite thing about it still, the most amazing thing is you did a 3.5 hour loop of the Darth Vader funeral pyre.
It'll be on in the background at my house, I think, for like the next 4 days.
Yeah. So if you're planning on listening to holiday music and you don't want it to be too preachy and don't mind watching Darth Vader burn for 3.5 hours, I recommend this list. Check it out on our YouTube page at Rum and Nerdy.
At Rum and Nerdy. Yeah, just do a YouTube search for Rum and Nerdy. You'll find our channel.
And that's Rum and
just A-N-D. Yeah. We also have our eggnog recipe on there and a couple other promo things we did.
Yep. Check us out our website, rumandnerdy.com, A-N-D, nerdy.com.
Social medias also at Rum and Nerdy, A-N-D.
A big thank you to our really good friend Dave Martin.
DemoDavePro.com.
Did our intro audio and helps us with some of our special promos when we do things. So big thanks to him. He and Shannon are off celebrating their Christmas vacation together. I'm very jealous of them. So wherever you're at, and I know where you're at, I'm jealous. And damn it,
It looks amazing. Yeah.
I was on a video call with her the other day, and she's like, "Oh, there's the ocean. You suck." Anyway, congratulations on your trip.
Yeah, celebrating the holidays. Yeah,
it's like an annual thing for them.
Somewhere tropical and amazing.
Yeah. So congratulations. We miss you.
Which means something coming from Orlando. It's supposed to be cold. Like Christmas, it might snow.
Yeah,
it's
like
fucking
high,
Orlando,
last I saw was high of 46.
It might snow.
Yeah, they're talking about the possibility of North Florida hitting single digit.
That's crazy.
This is and like what did it say? Like Wisconsin, or some, not Wisconsin,
Wyoming.
Wyoming hit
It dropped
negative
like
70.
degree. It dropped 70 degrees in 9 minutes or something like that. It was some stupid front that came through.
Yeah, it's this Arctic thing got caught up and sucked down by the jet stream.
It was like an apocalyptic temperature change.
Once in a lifetime phenomenon, they said.
Yeah, but with climate change now, though, I mean, once in a lifetime is, what, 3-4 times a year?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
Eh.
Anyway, just final thing. Enjoy your holiday. Be safe. Travel safe. Have filled stomachs. House full of people that you love, and smiles and laughters, and we love you. And
stay nerdy, my friends.
Chipmunks roasting on an open fire, hot sauce dripping from their toes. Yuletide squirrels, fresh filleted by the choir. They poked hot skewers through their nose. Everybody knows some pepper and a garlic clove help to make them seasoned right. Tiny rats with a crisp golden coat will really hit the spot tonight. And now when Santa sees his train, there'll be some homemade chipmunk jerky for his sleigh. And every hungry child is gonna spy
To see if chipmunks really sing when they fry.
And so I'm brushing on some honey glaze to keep them crisp and juicy too. Let's hope they get served many times, many ways. Tasty chipmunks, good food.
Merry Christmas!